Just one moment of carelessness can turn into a terrifying encounter with a bear. In the wild, they're not only powerful, but also react incredibly fast when they feel threatened. What you're about to see isn't for the faint of heart. Stay until the end to witness the most intense and unpredictable moments. A leopard burst out of the forest into the village, launching repeated attacks that left 5 people injured. Cornered in a yard, it turned and fought back. Sticks, shouting panic, everything erupted at once. Only when the exhausted leopard finally collapsed did the chaos begin to subside. A terrifying moment unfolds at the zoo when the line of safety is broken. The bear, once seemingly familiar, instantly becomes a threat when it feels endangered. No warning, no second chances, just a few seconds are enough for everything to spiral out of control. In the wild, even the smallest mistake can come at a devastating cost. Two people were having a makeshift gym session in the middle of the forest when a bear casually wandered over. The tension shot up instantly, but from a distance, it almost looked like an unexpected coach had just joined the workout. Just as the small truck entered the forest road, a brown bear suddenly charged out and closed in at terrifying speed. It repeatedly attacked both sides of the vehicle, denting the body and cracking the windows. Even as the driver accelerated to escape, the animal kept chasing from behind, turning the situation into a heart-pounding getaway. A heart-stopping scene, a man wrestling with a massive bear, but behind it lies a special bond between Kodiak Bear Jimbo and his caretaker. What looks dangerous on the surface is actually a trust-filled moment of play. Never mess around with a bear. This isn't a thrill-seeking game to test your luck. It's a situation where the consequences are completely unpredictable. When humans try to save a bear from fast-moving water, it may see things very differently. Feeling threatened? The bear panics and reacts aggressively, unintentionally attacking the very people who just saved its life. Encounters with bears are always a thin line between curiosity and danger. In this video, you'll witness a series of moments where humans come face to face with one of nature's most formidable predators. From unexpected visits right at the doorstep to heart-pounding chases deep in the forest, each situation reveals the bear's strength, speed, and unpredictability. Sometimes they're just curious and walk away, but other times things escalate in an instant. These aren't just shocking clips, they're a clear reminder. In the wild, humans aren't always in control. A group of people worked together to restrain a struggling bear. The scene felt as tense as an action movie, yet slightly offbeat, everyone gripping and holding their part, looking less like a coordinated effort and more like they were wrestling a running dumbbell. A heart-pounding chase unfolds in the forest. A man pedals at full speed as a bear charges right behind him. The GoPro angle makes it feel incredibly real, almost suspiciously so. Some believe it's a life or death moment, while others argue it's just ultra-smooth CGI. Real or fake, viewers' hearts are still racing. At the Bous Al Khareh in Beni Kassim, the bull initially appeared with both horns intact, moving through the crowd's cheers and curiosity. But after several charges into the barriers and heavy impacts, one of its horns suddenly snapped off. You might expect that to slow it down, but the opposite happened. The bull grew even more aggressive, continuing to charge relentlessly with its remaining horn. Dust kicked up with every stride, while behind the metal bars, the crowd watched in a mix of tension and uneasy amusement. Injured yet stubborn, the animal refused to sit out the round, turning the festival's lively atmosphere into something breathless in just moments. A peaceful bike ride in Jasper, Alberta, suddenly turns into a nightmare when a mother grizzly and her cub charge out of nowhere. Roars echo, the chase begins, and the distance shrinks to just a few meters. One rider bolts, the other readies bear spray. Luck was on their side, but only by a razor-thin margin. An incident at a shop in Colombia quickly spiraled into chaos when two bulls suddenly charged inside. The cramped space instantly turned into a racetrack as shelves crashed down and items flew everywhere. Staff barely had time to dodge in panic, while the two uninvited guests moved with fierce determination, almost as if they were conducting their own unique store quality inspection. A wild leopard suddenly entered a residential area, charging into a house and throwing everything into chaos. Residents panicked while the animal moved tensely, ready to react if approached. Authorities quickly sealed off the area and organized a capture operation. But it was far from easy. For nearly 12 hours, the leopard kept evading capture, turning the situation into a high-pressure chase. In the end, officers used specialized nets to close in and successfully restrain it. The whole scene felt like something straight out of an action movie, except no director would dare yell, "Cut!" A dog suddenly lunged forward to attack first, seemingly taking the initiative. But the bear reacted instantly, spinning around with a swift counter that flipped the situation in a split second, a dramatic case of picking the wrong opponent. Bold, but a bit reckless. A leopard suddenly rushed into the yard, grabbed the dog, and tried to drag it away. At that moment, the owner ran out, shouting and charging toward it. Caught off guard by the quick reaction, the leopard was forced to release the dog and retreat. A lightning-fast confrontation, the hunt wasn't even finished before it had to drop the order. The bike ride quickly turned into a breath-holding chase when a bear suddenly appeared behind them and began following closely. Falling wasn't an option, and they couldn't afford to look back for long. They could only keep pushing down the technical trail ahead. The bear kept pursuing them for quite a distance, until the terrain finally opened up and they managed to escape in time.
Hey! Down here, bear!
At night, the leopard quietly approached right outside the house, then suddenly lunged and attacked the dog. Everything happened incredibly fast, with almost no warning signs. A lightning-quick hunt, the kind of night patrol that turns into an opportunistic strike. A VIP guest weighing over 200 kilos suddenly dropped by a convenience store in California, and its target was nothing but candy. The bear casually walked in, picking snacks like a true foodie, while the staff could only freeze in shock. Stop it? Not that easy. And of course, no one was quite brave enough to try. A real heart-stopping moment when the leopard, already agitated after being provoked by stray dogs, suddenly turned its attention to the film crew as if they were the perfect target to vent its frustration. It charged straight at the vehicle so fast no one had time to process what was happening. And then, the life-saving weapon turned out to be a hat. Sounds absurd, but surprisingly effective. A standoff tight as a wire, a bear and a dog face off, neither willing to back down. One brings overwhelming ukua, the other fearless boldness. Growls and barks echo nonstop. This is no longer a warning, it's a clash. Both are ready to take all the way. A standout moment came when one cub lagged behind, prompting the mom bear to turn back, nudging and checking on it like she was taking attendance in the middle of the road. It looked tense with traffic building up, yet oddly adorable. On one side, cars patiently waiting. On the other, a determined family squad doing their best to cross together without leaving anyone behind.
They follow.
прикормили. Только потихоньку, блядь. Потихоньку только. Губ коридор, вот молодец. Ну давай его домой, ты.
Getting food had never seemed this easy. The giant bear simply peered through the window, placing its massive paws on the sill like a guest waiting to be served. The person inside didn't resist, only kept handing food to it. There was no roaring, no overt threat, but in the presence of that enormous wild animal, humans suddenly felt incredibly small.
Молодец, молодец. Ну лапу дает, молодец. Вот так надо.
Bears are not just powerful, they're extremely unpredictable. What you've seen is a reminder to respect their space. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more intense encounters.